Martin Bashir has broken his silence on his interview with Princess Diana, insisting he never wanted to harm her. The journalist, who left the BBC last week citing ill health, spoke out after Lord Dyson's report found he used deceitful behaviour to land his Panorama interview in 1995. Mr. Bashir, whose reputation is in tatters, insisted Diana was not unhappy about the content of the interview. He told the Sunday Times, "I never wanted to harm Diana in any way, and I don't believe we did. Everything we did in terms of the interview was as she wanted, from when she wanted to alert the palace, to when it was broadcast, to its contents. My family and I loved her." Mr. Bashir said he is deeply sorry to Prince William and Prince Harry. But the journalist disputed the Duke of Cambridge's charge that he fueled Diana's isolation and paranoia. He said, "Even in the early 1990s, there were stories and secretly recorded phone calls. I wasn't the source of any of that." Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, has said he draws a line between the interview and his sister's death in a Paris car crash in 1997. On Earl Spencer's remarks, Mr. Bashir said, "I don't feel I can be held responsible for many of the other things that were going on in her life, and the complex issues surrounding those decisions. I can understand the motivation of Earl Spencer's comments, but to channel the tragedy. The difficult relationship between the royal family and the media purely onto my shoulders feels a little unreasonable. The suggestion I am singularly responsible I think is unreasonable and unfair." Mr. Bashir commissioned documents purporting to show payments into the bank accounts of members of the royal household and showed them to Earl Spencer to gain access to his sister, according to Lord Dyson. He said, "Obviously I regret it, it was wrong. But it had no bearing on anything. It had no bearing on Diana, it had no bearing on the interview." Mr. Bashir added that he now fears the scandal will overshadow what Diana said in the interview. He said, "She was a pioneering princess.